on the pitching stages yesterday. We'll be pitching live on stage in front of 5 amazing investors. There is a check for €20,000. There's a really shiny trophy, and there's also the accolades that come with being the 4 Years From Now award winners. And winners over previous years have gone on to achieve some really incredible things. So if you are able, it's a bit of theatre, but also to see the pitches and to hear the feedback and the questions from the investors is a wonderful piece of education in its own right. Okay, let's move on to our final piece of this morning's session here, where we're going to be talking about Barcelona's university ecosystem, where academic excellence meets startup ambition. Now, the Barcelona Knowledge Alliance, it brings together the 4 public universities in Barcelona under a common vision to put knowledge at the service of progress and people. And a big thanks to our sponsor for this session here, the Barcelona Knowledge Alliance. You can see details on the stage there. The Barcelona Knowledge Alliance members who are here today are the University of Barcelona, the University Autónoma de Barcelona, the University Politécnica de Barcelona, and the University Pompeu Fabra as well. And here to moderate this session, please join me in welcoming to the stage our journalist, Aurora Masip. Aurora. Hola, hola.
Thank you, David. I think I just want to add that today we are talking about an initiative that I would say it's unique in the world. 4 public universities in Barcelona joining forces with one clear goal. As David says, we want to turn research into real positive impact for the whole society, to put knowledge at the service of progress and people. This is the Barcelona Knowledge Alliance. Today, I think we are very pleased to introduce it to the whole world. So the ambition of this alliance is simple and powerful at the same time, because we want to build a strong ecosystem where research, innovation, and education work together to generate opportunities, talent, and progress. To talk about the Barcelona Knowledge Alliance, I'm very pleased to welcome to the stage to Joan Guàrdia, rector de la Universitat de Barcelona. Javier Lafuente, rector de la Universitat Autònoma de Barcelona. Francesc Torres, rector de la Universitat Politécnica de Catalunya. Ilaia de Nadal, rectora de la Universitat Pompeu Fabra. So, good morning. Very pleased to talk in 4 years from now from the Barcelona Knowledge Alliance. I said that it's not about 4 universities in Barcelona, 4 leader universities in Barcelona, but it's about one shared vision. It's about one combined strength. I think it's 2 or 3 years since you created the Barcelona Knowledge Alliance, and we have some numbers, some data that we would like to share with you in this video. Let's see the short video that we prepared just to introduce the Barcelona Knowledge Alliance in this session. I don't see my... Okay. Okay, creating a future, that's what we try here, and I would like to add 2 more facts. I said more than 500 million euros invested in research in 2024, and over 1,300 patents and intellectual property rights secured in the past 5 years. So congratulations for all this effort. And I would like to start asking a question to Joan Guàrdia, asking you, Barcelona already has 4 leading universities. You 4, and why is it so important that you speak with one single voice today with this alliance? Joan Guàrdia.
Molt bé, moltes gràcies. Molt bon dia a tothom. Thanks for the invitation and the possibility to show to you our main objective as a Barcelona Knowledge Alliance, and to use this space to explain, to show which are the main reasons to generate this peculiar alliance. So it's true, that is the first thing. Barcelona has 4 top leading public universities in the system. I want to select 3 main comments in order to justify our alliance. So the first idea has a very external sense. So in our knowledge, the European university system has a very high level of competence. Mm-hmm. We are working with a very important partners in Europe, and we need to identify how we can use one voice in order to represent our interest. Taking in account one very important idea for us. Talking with one voice is not to lose our identity, our history, our strategy, our peculiar way of life internally in terms of each of us. So first idea, we need to generate one voice in order to have a very robust presence in the European scenario now. The second idea probably has a very internal sense, that it's very important to define one voice to connect with the authorities in Barcelona, in Catalonia, in Spain, in Europe. So our interest could be, as a public institution, very common in terms to confirm our budget, our intention, our objective, our strategic plan. To speak with one voice is synonymous of the coordination and common objectives in terms to send to our authorities here in Spain, in Europe. So in fact, taking into account these important peculiarities of each university, has a representation as unique voice in front of Catalan authorities, city authorities, European authorities, etc. But finally, I want to highlight one idea that is very important for us. We are 4 different universities, each of one with a history, with a tendency, with a slope, with a trend, etc. But our alliance is a representation of the other alliance in Europe, that now is a very strategic situation, very strategic scenario. And we want to search here the improving of our robustness in front the other alliance in Europe. And our diversity is a force for us, is a synonymous of strength of our alliance in order to complement between us our possibilities. But at least, at the end, our diversity is a good indicator of our presence in the international domain, is a possibility to show to the rest of the world the name Barcelona as a reference of the research and teaching and innovation. And also, it's a possibility to identify challenges and opportunities that individually is very, very hard to face. Collectively, it's more easy, it's more powerful, has more robustness in terms to achieve our strategic objectives.
I think it's important for you to highlight the importance of maintaining the single identity.
Absolutely.
And afterwards.
Our history is different, so University of Barcelona has 600-year-old, so it's so peculiar, it's so different, but our diversity is a challenge for us.
Mm-hmm. Okay, one of the objectives of this alliance is to impulse entrepreneurship, for example. And I would like to ask to Rector Javier Lafuente about how these 4 university leaders together, how can you influence this kind of entrepreneurship and impulse?
I will try to express.
I don't know if you hear him very well,
Sí?
no?
Sí?
No.
Maybe put
Ahora?
your microphone a bit. Okay,
I-
and now it's better,
okay.
yeah.
I will try to express.
Yeah, to speak a
what
bit
we are
louder,
doing
yeah.
all together, because the important point is that this alliance is trying to work together to attract talent and to keep the talent here. And in order to entrepreneurship, we are cultivate an entrepreneur.
Wait a minute, because we don't hear to you,
okay.
so, okay.
¿Ahora sí?
Oh, now it's really better. You maintain the microphone
Sí.
close to your mouth.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, way back.
You have a nice voice, so it's we have.
Okay. We cultivate an entrepreneurial mindset. Our role is not only to create startups, but also to integrate initiative in resilience and leadership that is the basis for the entrepreneurship skills into all the degrees programs. Fostering collaboration, interdisciplinary between the different areas of our students to become agents of change in any sector and address the challenges of the new economy. Also, we activate talent through a real-world innovation process ecosystem. We connect education, research, and industry to expose students and young scientists from the early age to real-world challenges and the creation and spin-off and startups. This is more trying to make the entrepreneurship as a practice, as a theory. We support developing their own business creation. In other lines, we contribute to ensure the market readiness and sharing growth by integration, standardized procedures, and structured mentorships networks involving founders, industry leaders, alumni, and institution bridge. And finally, we make internships tangible from day one through early exposure that accelerate the impact. Integration with startups, inventors, industry experts, and innovation events like the 4 years from now makes entrepreneurship tangible, reduce gap between academia and the market.
So you insist, Rector Lafuente, in making it tangible. So it's important because we always talk sometimes about universities and after about society. So it's important to make it tangible, no?
It's connect the academic with the real world, with the society, because if not, we are not doing our job.
And you think this alliance will contribute to accelerate this
Accelerate
process?
it and create and provoke that more of our students have these capabilities.
Okay, fantastic. We talk about 500 million euros in investments, so I think this can contribute also to make it better. So, another question in this case, just to ask you, how does the alliance of these 4 universities create opportunities for alliances with other institutions? Because Rector LaGuardia talked before about going outside, but also inside. Rector Francesc Torres, how can this contribute to generate other alliances outside this BKA alliance?
Well, thank you.
I don't know if you hear him, so I'm going to ask you every time, so try it. Better with the microphone.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, perfect, that's better.
Thank you. Bon dia, bona tarda, no sé. Well, first of all, I would say that the Alliance, it is a very good showcase to present our aggregated capabilities. We have seen it in the video. We jointly produce more than 70% of all research and development and technology transfer in our country. So this for sure will help to promote our capabilities and attract other institutions for collaboration. So I think it is this presenting all our different capabilities because we maintain our identities, but we can share our resources, our groups. So this will be very interesting to promote interdisciplinary projects. Nowadays, they are really very important, interdisciplinary projects that have a real impact on society, on the economy. And as a whole, I would say that the Alliance will better promote Barcelona, the city, the metropolitan area of Barcelona, as a very important technological hub. This Alliance really will multiply our impact, our global impact.
Yeah, we see outside how many startups and projects we can hear and visit. So I think it's an example of how many initiatives are there promoted also with the 4 Barcelona public universities. So
Yes, yes, we have presence in all the three events, Talent, 4 years from now, and the mobile, and we have some of our startups, spin-offs. They have the booth. We invite everybody to visit them.
And one other idea that you insist in the Barcelona Knowledge Alliance is the idea of Barcelona becoming a benchmark example for other countries. Do you think it is very ambitious?
Yes, I would say that we are in Barcelona in the very good track, but this is because we produce very good talent. And I think that this alliance will really be a very good opportunity to show that in an aggregated numbers. They are really outstanding when we join forces.
Thank you, Rector Francesc Torres. And Laia de Nadal, rectora de la Universitat Pompeu Fabra. We've talked about entrepreneurship, investments, about this link. What's the next big opportunity in Barcelona's university collaboration? Also, even more closely with the startups, as we can see here outside, with investors and with public institutions. You are 4 public universities, so which are the next steps in this case?
Yes, bon dia a tothom. Gràcies, Aurora. So, I mean, I think that we already know, everybody, that Barcelona is an important innovation hub.
It is.
We have several data that demonstrate this. And in such ecosystem, the Alliance or the Barcelona universities, the 4 universities, has a real key role. Because we have the state-of-the-art research that takes place in all the labs and in our centers. That's one thing. And the other thing is that the universities, it has already said, has a huge potential of graduates of talent. So the graduates and the junior researchers that can jump to this ecosystem. So what's the challenge now, or what is the opportunity now? I think that we should learn and we must cooperate a lot more between or within the universities, but also in the outside, investors, companies, etc. Because, I mean, everybody knows that cooperation multiplies, not only scale. So the potential of the universities together, coordinated together, I think that this is the next challenge to do it more, to do it much better. That's one thing. And the other thing is, I mean, and we have examples of this. We have the Barcelona Deep Tech Node, that it's these 4 universities plus the UOC, the University Oberta of Catalonia, and this is already one initiative that putting together the universities is working, I think, much better than the sum of the 4 universities, right? And so, in conclusion, I think that we have to help to see Barcelona as I said, a city of knowledge or a city of innovation. I mean, we know that we have a lot of tourism and that we like a lot Barcelona, but the important thing, and here the universities has a responsibility, is to show Barcelona as a city of knowledge also.
Yeah. Before, what we were preparing this round table, I just hear to you talking proud about all the startups that you have here, all the knowledge, all this research that is going to the society. You talk about tourism and also knowledge and research in Barcelona.
Yeah.
So you symbolize this proudness of the universities, the public universities, with the startups and with the talent and knowledge, is it?
Yes.
You want to comment something about what do you see in 4 years from now and this alliance impulsing the startups? Dr. Rector Laguardia, you? Yeah,
So,
I think it's better with this microphone, yeah.
Thanks.
No, with the,
It's
I
better?
think it's better
Okay.
with this, yeah.
So I think that the key concept is that the Rectora has said, now, Barcelona city of knowledge. It is very simple. But the European Union is working now around the content of the Draghi and Leto report, and European Union is focused to improve our level of productivity and competitiveness. Okay, right. So it's important to remember to all the world that the universities, in particular the public university in Barcelona, is the better option to transform, to generate knowledge in order to transform our productive sector. So we are open to receive any propositions in terms to improve our research lines, our transfer lines, our capacity to transform the society. We are the best option in order to modify the status quo in terms of generate budgets, benefits, and more deeply productive sector, not only in Barcelona, around Europe, around the world. So it's a pleasure, it's an absolute pleasure to have the opportunity to share with my colleagues this morning, again, the opportunity of the discussion to present our capacity, our enormous robustness in terms of knowledge, transfer, and science. And remember, the science is the best option to answer to the darkness.
Yeah.
The science is the only answer possible to the darkness.
We take this note because it's very important today.
I think that no need more words.
You don't need no more.
It's enough.
220 spin-off created. You said in the highlights in this video. And you said this is an impulse from the Barcelona Knowledge Alliance. Did you inspire in another alliance in other countries to create our alliance? Did you inspire in another European alliance, American, or?
Well, when we were thinking to create this alliance, we were thinking what they're doing in other cities like Paris, London, different in the world, where the public institution put together all this effort in order to arrive to the society. What we are saying before is we want to obtain the size and the quality altogether. We have more possibilities to arrive around the world, to attract the talent, and to keep the talent here in our city and our ecosystem.
Because do you think it's difficult to attract talent to Barcelona? Is it difficult? Because today we see hundreds of people, thousands of people staying here.
Today it's not difficult. We can attract people. The problem is normally what we are competing with salary. The salary is different, but we have another thing that are important. If we are together, we have perhaps number 10 or number 20 in the world. If we was only one university, then we have all the ecosystem necessary in order to create more ideas, more talent, more companies, more startups. And all of these together with the city of Barcelona, we can attract talent.
So now you present to the world with Barcelona Knowledge Alliance, more than with each one of you for attracting investments, to attracting talent and all of this. So it's like...
Yeah, I think that following the words of Rector Lafuente, I mean, talent attract talent. So that's the important thing of the hubs or the ecosystem. So Barcelona now it's just growing, or I think exploding. Barcelona and Catalonia just attracting people. There are a lot of already talent, and then attracts more talent. But this, I think that it will be sustainable, or I don't know in English. I mean, we have the problem of housing.
Yeah.
We have the problem, or not problem, but the issue at least of tourism. So just, I will say that the research, the knowledge, universities, research centers also, and the importance also of this alliance is to put together all the efforts and cooperate to compete better, or to collaborate to better compete, right? So here I think that is the strong issue about this kind of congresses or this alliance. Yeah.
Congratulations. I would like just to finish this roundtable of today. Do you want to add something about the talent, about the attracting of talent, or do you think it's, okay, it's everything said? Okay, so to end up this roundtable, maybe one idea to highlight next steps or the importance of the Barcelona Knowledge Alliance. Just one idea for each of you, just to end this roundtable.
No, as I said before, I think that we have to take profit of this single strong academic and research hub that we are here. We are the rectors, but I mean the universities, so we have to take profit of this and connect these disciplines and these capabilities that we have with the innovation system to address the complex challenges that we have a lot.
And is it difficult in one specialty more than another? So, or the focus is all the knowledge, all the science?
That's for me?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
No,
I mean, whoever who wants.
I think that one difficulty that we have now, and that it's very important, is to have the humanities and the social science inside of technology, inside of medical issues, etc. So the difficulty for me is to link the different disciplines, because the challenge that we have now, it will not solve with a single discipline. It needs all the social science, again, the humanities, then the technology, then the biomedicine
So
together.
it also needs a link.
Yep.
Rector Francesc Torres, your turn.
Thank you. So, as a summary, I would say that the Alliance will be a very good opportunity to show the joint tangible economical and social impact that we jointly have. And the best technology transfer we do is through our graduates. So it is important that this education is very well aligned to societal needs and to industrial needs to produce goods and benefits here in our country. As the rector from Pompeu Fabra said, good talent attract talent.
Are you happy with the graduates also that you have together?
Yes, we are producing fine graduates. Our challenge is to keep them working in Barcelona with high-tech production innovation.
Yeah.
This is our joint challenge.
Yeah, we would need another debate to talk about this, about the living opportunities here. Rector Lafuente, just to end.
Yes, I think the more important is convert our economy in the knowledge economy. Is to work to convert our society to arrive to have a social impact. For me, it's the more important. And each of us are doing each day. But if we are working together, we're bigger, we're harder, and we can do it easier. Then this is our idea, is working in an international world, working together to be more powerful.
Yeah, that's it. Rector.
Okay, thanks. I don't need thanks. Our level of collaboration implied my role as a coordinator of the microphone. So, probably the most important thing is to explain to the rest of the world our main objective, our strategy, our joint venture in terms to alliance. In order to finish so briefly, so easy. Some days ago, I checked one figure, simple. During the last 20 years in Spain was generated important number of the European patents, including the use patent and the European patents. Mm-hmm. So the 4% of this patent is responsibility of the public universities. Inside the 10 more active universities to do that, today we are 4 here. So we are a very robust and dense system of transferring of the results, and we need the support of our public authorities, and we need also the complicity of the productive sector to transfer with more efficiency our research results.
Thank you very much. I don't have more time, but
Thanks to you.
I would like to say that it's very nice to hear you. It's very nice to talk about knowledge. It's very nice to speak about light. I think you transmit to all of us light, as you said, in a context sometimes of darkness over the world. So I think you can be an example of things doing together, and I think you need an applause for all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I would just like to remember that also thank you for being in for and sponsoring also the universities and a spin-off track that you can see outside. Thank you very much and see you. Nice.